Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might ruffle some fur. 7 reasons why you should not get a female German Shepherd. Now, before you unleash the hounds, pun intended, in the comments, just hear me out. I know those puppy dog eyes and the promise of loyalty can be super tempting, but trust me, there are some things you need to know about female German Shepherds before you even think about bringing one home. We're talking potential deal breakers, people. Things that might have you saying, woof, that's a lot to handle. So buckle up, grab your dog treats, for emotional support obviously, and let's get real about these furry friends. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the birds and the bees. Or in this case, the girl dogs and, well, the lack of bees. Female German Shepherds go into heat, and we're not talking about a hot summer day. This is a biological event that happens like clockwork, twice a year, for up to 3 weeks at a time. Yes, you heard that right. 3 weeks, twice a year. During this period, your furry little princess can transform into a completely different dog. It's not just a walk in the park. We're talking mood swings that would make a rom-com queen jealous, restlessness that could rival a toddler on a sugar high, and don't even get me started on the vocalizations. Imagine a cross between a howl, a whine, and a full-on opera singer warming up their vocal cords. It's intense. And if you think that's bad, just wait until you see the blood. Yes, you heard me correctly, blood. It's a natural part of the heat cycle, but that doesn't make it any less messy. And speaking of messy, let's not forget about the discharge. It's like Mother Nature decided to give your dog a built-in sprinkler system. But instead of water, it's, well, you know. So if you're not prepared to deal with the joys of canine menstruation, a female German Shepherd might not be the right fit for your lifestyle. Trust me, it's not for the faint of heart. But don't worry, there are ways to manage this. Regular vet checkups can help you stay ahead of the game. Your vet can provide advice on how to make this period as comfortable as possible for both you and your dog. You can also invest in doggy diapers to help manage the mess. These are specially designed to fit your dog and can make a world of difference. Additionally, keeping your dog well exercised can help reduce some of the restlessness and agitation. A tired dog is a happy dog after all. And don't forget about mental stimulation. Puzzle toys and training sessions can keep her mind occupied and help manage some of the behavioral changes. Remember, this is a natural process, and with a little preparation and understanding, you can help your dog through it. So, while it may seem daunting, dealing with a female German Shepherd's heat cycle is manageable. With the right approach, you and your dog can get through it together. After all, the bond you share with your dog is worth every challenge. And remember, you're not alone in this. Many dog owners have been through it and come out the other side just fine. So take a deep breath, prepare yourself, and know that you can handle this. Your furry friend is counting on you. So, you've decided you're okay with a little blood and a lot of howling. Great, puppies are adorable, but they come with their own set of challenges. But hold your horses, because we need to talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the litter of puppies in your living room. Female German Shepherds are basically baby-making machines. They can have multiple litters in a year if not managed properly. They're incredibly fertile, which means that if you're not careful, you might end up with a whole pack of German Shepherds on your hands. Imagine the chaos and the joy of having a dozen puppies running around. And trust me, that's a lot of dog food. Puppies eat a surprising amount, and as they grow, their appetites only increase. Preventing pregnancy in a female dog isn't as simple as it sounds. It's a constant responsibility. You can't just have the talk and expect them to understand. Dogs don't comprehend human conversations about the birds and the bees. We're talking about serious measures here, like keeping her on a tight leash during those heat cycles, ensuring she doesn't have any unsupervised encounters, avoiding dog parks like the plague, where other dogs might be around and accidents can happen in a blink of an eye. And maybe even considering spaying if you're absolutely, positively sure you don't want to deal with puppies. Spaying is a responsible choice for many pet owners. And let's be real, spaying comes with its own set of considerations. It's not just a simple procedure. It requires care and attention post-surgery. It's a surgical procedure, which means there are risks and recovery time involved. Your dog will need a safe and comfortable space to heal. Plus, it's not exactly cheap. Veterinary bills can add up quickly, and it's important to be financially prepared. So before you fall head over paws for a female German Shepherd, ask yourself this. Are you ready for the commitment and responsibility? Are you ready to become a dog grandparent? because if you're not careful, that's exactly what might happen. Puppies are a joy, but they require a lot of work and dedication. So think it through, plan ahead, and make sure you're fully prepared for the pitter-patter of tiny paws in your home. Okay, let's get real for a second. We all want our furry friends to live long, healthy lives, right? But unfortunately, female German Shepherds are predisposed to certain health issues that you need to be aware of. We're talking about things like mammary tumors, which can be incredibly scary and expensive to treat. And then there are uterine infections, which can be just as serious. These aren't just minor inconveniences, people. These are potentially life-threatening conditions that can require extensive veterinary care, which, let's be honest, doesn't come cheap. It's like having a high-maintenance best friend who requires constant trips to the doctor. And the worst part? You can't even explain to them why they're poked and prodded all the time. It's heartbreaking. So before you commit to a female German Shepherd, make sure you're financially and emotionally prepared to handle potential health issues down the road. Okay, this one's tough to talk about, but it's important. On average, female German Shepherds tend to live shorter lives than their male counterparts. We're talking about a difference of 1 to 2 years, which might not seem like a lot, but when you're talking about a furry family member, every moment counts. It's like that saying, dogs are a part of your life, but you are their whole life. And losing them, even a year earlier, can be absolutely devastating. It's like knowing your time with them is on a bit of a time crunch, and that's never easy to accept. So if you're looking for a dog that will be by your side for as long as possible, a female German Shepherd might not be the best choice. Chapter 5. Who's Walking Who? Navigating that strong female personality. Let's be real. German Shepherds are known for their intelligence and loyalty. They're like the valedictorians of the dog world, but with a side of unwavering devotion. But here's the thing about smart, loyal dogs. They can also be incredibly strong-willed. And when it comes to female German Shepherds, that strong will can sometimes feel like an unstoppable force. It's like they have a mind of their own and they're not afraid to use it. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean that training and socialization are absolutely crucial. We're not talking about a quick trip to obedience school here. We're talking about consistent, dedicated effort to ensure your female German Shepherd understands her place in the pack, and that pack is led by you. Otherwise, you might find yourself being dragged around the block on walks, outwitted for the tastiest treats, and constantly questioning who's really in charge. The key is to channel that strong personality into positive activities. Engage her in games like fetch or agility training. These activities not only provide physical exercise but also mental stimulation, which is essential for such an intelligent breed. Remember, a well-trained German Shepherd is a joy to have around. They can be incredibly affectionate and protective of their family. Regular grooming and health checkups are also important to keep her in top shape. With the right approach, you'll find that your strong female German Shepherd is not just a pet, but a loyal companion who respects and loves you. So who's walking who? With patience, consistency, and love, you'll be walking together side by side. Chapter 6. Ants in their pants. Can you keep up with this much energy? Let's talk energy levels, people. German Shepherds are like the Energizer bunnies of the dog world. They are bundles of energy that never seem to quit. And while this can be super endearing when they're puppies, it can also be completely exhausting. Imagine having a furry, four-legged workout buddy who's always up for a game of fetch, a run in the park, or a hike in the woods. Sounds fun, right? But what happens when you're having a lazy Saturday and just want to binge-watch Netflix? Your female German Shepherd will not understand. They'll be bouncing off the walls, chewing on furniture, and generally making a ruckus until you give in and take them for a walk. So, unless you're prepared to be active, like really active, a female German Shepherd might not be the best fit for your lifestyle. Chapter 7. Not for newbies. The honest truth about this demanding breed. Here's the bottom line, folks. Female German Shepherds are not for everyone. They're not the kind of dog you get on a whim because you think they look cool or you saw one in a movie once. These dogs require a lot. We're talking about time, commitment, patience, and a whole lot of love. They need an owner who's willing to put in the work, to train them consistently, to socialize them properly, and to provide them with the physical and mental stimulation they need to thrive. If you're not prepared to make that kind of commitment, then a female German Shepherd is not the right dog for you. It's like signing up for a marathon when you've never even run a mile. you're setting yourself up for failure, and that's not fair to you or the dog. Think long and hard before you adopt. So, there you have it. 7 reasons why you should really think twice before getting a female German Shepherd. I know it's a lot to take in, but it's important to be realistic about the challenges of owning a dog, especially a breed as demanding as a German Shepherd. If you're still considering this breed after watching this video, I applaud you. You're clearly up for a challenge. But seriously, do your research, talk to breeders, and spend time with female German Shepherds before you make a decision. And hey, if you decide that a different breed is a better fit for your lifestyle, that's totally okay. The most important thing is finding a dog that you can love and care for no matter what breed they are. Thanks for watching.